Hello guys, this is Docm and I'm playing on the Mindcrack server. And have you ever seen something like that? 3 Endermen stalking you in a cave? My oh my. So yeah, I'm down here guys in a cave, as you can see. And just to give you a little orientation where we at. Ooh, be careful dog, don't you die. Did I lost my way already? Nah, I think, yeah. Alright. Back there. Down here. And if we go all the way back here, we will end up at the skeleton spawning area. And yeah. Wait, let me see. Oh, it's so complicated. All looks the same. Dang, I'm lost. No, I won't be lost. Let me think. That was that one tunnel. Yeah, and I'm digging around like everywhere here. And here, yeah, that's the skeleton and cave spider combo spawner here. Ah, my AFK box. Yeah. So I'm farming big time. Let me do away with the F3 thing. I'm looking for iron and yeah, ores in general, mainly iron because I need a lot of it to make the iron blocks I want to use. Oh no, I want to show you another way out of here. Yeah, I need a lot for the iron blocks I want to use for the beacon. Oh yeah. So again, I'm on a mining trip. Why do I say again? Well, world tour yesterday, 9 hours of dedicated iron caving because I want to make an Enderman farm in my main world there. And yeah, I knew what was up for me today here on the server. Again, caving, but oh, we're getting some stuff. I have a little bit of iron, not too much. I used up a bunch of it for the anvils I made. So yeah, it's really caving galore lately. When I look at that, now I have villagers. I could think about making an iron golem farm, at least a small one, and kind of farm iron a bit. Cause yeah, really annoying. You see my super pickaxe, the new one, the inventory. Halfway used up. I got like 7 or 8 diamonds. That's the funny thing. I was digging for 2 hours now, haven't found a single diamond. For real. And I was digging at level 11 most of the time, so that was pretty annoying, I have to confess. So let's see. I'm smelting down iron here. I need to smelt some more. Oh, that was not so smart. And then you should go up and assess the situation, so I'll wait for that and I'll be back. Okay guys, I'm over here. Over here is the plains. About there's my old tree farm, and I found a little cave and ran right into this massive ravine here. So right now I'm trying to strip some ore from here for the beacon. Yeah, that's the exit. For the beacon, of course, you can mix up materials, but you need a lot. I mean, we need 280 blocks of either diamond, emerald, gold, or iron. And that is a whole lot. So the beacon clearly is like an end game item. It's not easy to get it. First of all, killing the wither is pretty challenging. And talking about that, yesterday, if you haven't seen B-Dubs' live stream, but yesterday B-Dubs and Jenny B succeeded in taking out the wither, which is pretty cool. Went fast, you know. This time they came well equipped, and thus it was no big deal. The moment you get into the infight with the Witter, and you know, when he kind of starts coming down, and you can attack him with the sword. If you have a good sword, it's pretty amazing. I think Generic, when he had him there with his good sword, he took him out within seconds. So yeah, have regen and a good sword, and then should be no big deal. And yeah, good bow can't hurt. Some strength buff maybe on you. So yeah, it requires some preparation. You cannot run in there under-equipped. Another thing I wanted to talk about yesterday, I saw Iso's Let's Play episode, and he does this thing where he answers certain comments people post, and he goes through them and he picks one and answers them like in the next episode. Pretty cool. And he addressed an interesting topic on the YouTubes, the issues with asking for likes, or the issue with asking for likes. It was pretty interesting what he said there, and basically want to add a little bit to that. Well, first of all, why is the like thing important? Yeah, it's just like the feature, the way videos get found with search results and so on, is based on like ratio, but also other factors like your tags or your viewer retention. That means how long do people really watch your videos, or that just, you know, do you lose your audience after a few seconds when the video started, and things like that also play a role. But the likes sure are important. They were more important in the past as they are now, but still it's very important. So asking for likes, I think you cannot just basically say it's bad. You have to kind of dissect it a bit, you know. You have to see, if you have a channel that is pretty big already and is well known, and then you abuse the like feature by kind of creating this attitude, hey, can we get this video to 10,000 likes, we are the best, like this group dynamic you try to create. This is pretty shady. At least I see it like that. I mean, there also is room for different opinion, of course. But the one thing ISO maybe didn't consider is, for example, a smaller channel. Like, it is really hard to get found. And you might have really good content, and often people want to like your videos, and they really do, but they just forget about hitting this like button. So, if you have a pretty big channel, you will get enough likes, even if 50% of the people who actually wanted to like your video will give you a like, you know, or forget about the liking. You still have enough viewers, so you will get enough likes, so your videos show up in some search results. So it's not like you always can have more likes. Sure, it will always help you, but it doesn't hurt you that much. But for a smaller channel, maybe you get 200-300 views on your video, and experience tells me about 10% of people do care to vote for you or rate your videos, 10 to 20%. So look, then you only get 300 ratings on your video. If it is negative or positive, doesn't matter in the end, but at least feedback. So I think if you have a smaller channel and ask for likes, and then maybe remind your viewers that will want to support you, it's not like a bad thing. It's just you have to do it so you can kind of get noticed, because then maybe, you know, you will remind 20 more people to like your video, and yeah, that will bring you over the edge. So maybe your video is found, and you as a small channel kind of have a chance, yeah, to get found on the YouTube. I mean, the shoutouts and stuff, that also helps, but of course it would be cool if you just had a chance to, yeah, build your own channel by your own hands, you know, and you're not dependent on others. I'm gonna just branch here a bit. So Isa was absolutely right, you know, if you have a big YouTube channel and then you abuse it, like, you know, oh, sweet, and you abuse it, you know, and really push hard and stuff. I also am not a big fan of that. You know, I have my reminders in the videos. That is basically, the idea behind this is not to force people into liking. It is just to remind people, hey, there is that like button. If you like the video, maybe consider rating it, it helps me, you know. I think if you do it like that, it is okay, but you should really not like, you know, push it too hard and like have speeches in your videos for forever. That's what Iso addressed it as well, and I really have to agree with him on in this point. You cannot go there and like have 15-minute speech in front of each of your videos and a 5-minute speech in the end. Constantly pushing to like, favorite, subscribe, share my videos, do this, do that. I mean, of course, that helps. Channels who do that, I'm in the business, so to speak, for a while now as well, and I'm always been a careful observer, analyzer. That has been one of my strengths in this whole game. I've always been looking what's changing on the tubes and what's doing good for a channel and what not, and what methods would I consider to use, what methods do I consider shady, and so on. So I've always been quite on top of that, the game, so to speak, there, and I watch these channels who do that. And what happens with these channels is, if they really push hard and have a certain amount of numbers, they can drastically increase their daily growth rates. They can make their channels literally explode with growth rates up to 2,000-3,000 subscribers a day. The point is, I saw channels like that, and they then maybe end up with 500, 600, 700,000 subscribers. But after a while, when the hype is ceasing down a bit and people realize the content is maybe not that fresh or not that super amazing all the time, you can really see that the subscriber count and the view count on individual videos is really diverging. Like, you know, it's like it's not fitting. You might then see channels with 600,000 subscribers, and maybe on their main videos I'm talking about, you know, prime, their main content. For us, the Mindcrackers, of course, this would be Mindcrack or Minecraft. So you only see 5% of their viewers watching these videos. And there you definitely see it has a benefit, but it also creates a lot of pressure, because it's like a snowball system. To maintain your view numbers, you constantly have to keep on pushing, keep on asking for likes, you know, to keep the growth, which basically fuels your channel. Oh, I don't want to go down there. And that is the other side of the medal with this like pushing. It is not only beneficial. And another thing I want to say about that as well, one thing Iso addressed, he also said if everybody would constantly ask for likes, it would kind of, make the system obsolete. In this point, I don't agree with Iso. I think, like, if nobody would ask for likes, the people with the best content would automatically get more likes. If everybody asks for likes, average content would maybe get more likes, but in total, the good content will still get more likes than the average content. So, because people will just like it more. Very simple. So, if you look at it like that, it might help, but the whole effect, it's difficult. It's difficult. I personally never directly, I cannot say that. I have some videos, for example, when I do some tutorials that take me a long time to make and so on. In the end of the video, I say something like, alright guys, if you like the video, please leave a like or share the video, tell your friends. But that's about it. And I had to, it was some kind of a moral struggle, you know, and then have these little lower thirds, and I think that is the limit for me. I wouldn't go any further with the so-called like whoring, you could call it if you push it hard, you know. The most fishy method definitely is kind of trying to create this common sense, saying we are the whatever, give your group a name, for example. It's quite common, and basically create this group dynamics and say, let's show the world how big we are also. And this is sometimes I'm a bit disappointed when I see that this trick basically works. Then I really think, oh boy, it's yeah, I have moral problems with that, and then I kind of feel it is a bit abusive or whatever. It's hard. I don't find the right words in English right now, but yeah. So to sum it up, the whole oops, what the whole asking for likes thing is kind of a necessity around the tubes nowadays. One more thing I want to add to that. The thing is, YouTube changed quite a bit again lately. People were talking about more corporate influence on the tubes, and this is definitely happening. You can see it in search results. Yeah, bigger corporations are pushing heavily into the YouTube market, and they are catered by yeah, YouTube and the makers of YouTube, and thus the competition even became more stiff for guys like me, or for guys like all of us on the Mindcrack. Is it ESO or like the guy with the smallest numbers of subscribers on our server? It is the struggle became harder because now we not only compete with a lot of other amateur YouTubers, but more and more professional content producers with huge studios and so on. So liking videos of your favorite small or bigger YouTubers is a good thing in any case. But yeah, that's just, I cannot give other bigger YouTubers an advice because it's their channel and they can run it the way they want. But I just don't think in the long run, you know, you will get in this death spiral of asking for likes and likes and likes and likes over and over again. So if you start a channel now, better stay cool, you know, do it ever so often if you really have something special going on, and for the rest, just try to put out regular content, be halfway cool, and yeah, then it should work out. Things will change, your channel then maybe will go bigger, and it will be harder and harder to keep a personal touch to your audience. But if you put some effort into it, you can do it, but it's a learning curve. So yeah, some advice today. Waiting still for the iron. I collected a bit above, but it's gonna take me a while, so we might end up making a 2-level pyramid for this episode, and yeah, I'll have to keep on farming for a while and extend it step by step. So if we put down one of these beacons, if we max it out, we'll get I think, how big was it? Let me think for a second. I think it was an 81 block cube. Side length 81 blocks. So X, Y, Z, you know. So it's not like massive. It's not like massive, that's for sure. And the question is, where do I want to put it? Where will it be most beneficial? And I kind of think this platform over there next to our wheat/carrot farm is kind of prominent and would work out okay. I mean, I'm here a lot, running around. I'm rarely over there, and it also kind of marks out the center. It would, you know, the beacon is also to kind of mark out the base here. I might move it later on, or maybe get a second beacon to kind of a mining beacon or something, you know. You move around. We'll have to see. Well, that is the iron I got. This is the top plateau and the second plateau. We need way more. Then you need, that is the 3x3, then a 5x5, 7x7, and a 9x9. So you can do the math, but I think in total it's about 180 blocks of solid iron or whatever you want to use. You can mix it up, of course, but yeah. So, oops, that's the next job. Let's get rid of the F3 screen. Sun is falling down. It's always a beautiful sight with the ender chests here. And the anvil. I'm at level 29, and I just wanted to quickly check. If I wanted to repair the pickaxe, I'm gonna make me a diamond pickaxe real quick. I mean, it doesn't matter. That's the measly rest of our diamonds. So ridiculous. Was not able. to find any. In my world tour, I find diamonds like crazy. It's ridiculous. I can basically have alone 48 diamond blocks, not even mind them. That is so crazy. But here, on the Mindcrack server, I'm always having trouble. I don't know. I don't know why that is so. Okay, I wanted to see what it would cost me to repair this pickaxe. It would be too expensive. It would be too expensive. I cannot repair it with a simple diamond pickaxe. That is really bad. Okay, let's see what I would have to use. Fortune, that's about the same thing. Let's see if that would work. It's always interesting. Test out. This too expensive. Too expensive. Wow. So does it mean? What does that mean now? I mean, does it mean I cannot repair that thing? At all? Because it's just already so strong. It already is at 31 levels and repairing it would go over the limit. Oh boy. So that kind of sucks a bit. If I... Maybe I'm... Did I understand it correctly? Let's see. Let's use the a totally fine one. Efficiency, unbreaking fortune, efficiency. Yeah, let's try this one with fortune 1 just to see. But I think too expensive. Yep. Maybe if you have another efficiency 5, kind of try to repair it, but it could be that this efficiency 5 things cannot be repaired. It's a little bit sad, honestly. Is there a solution, guys? Is there a way to fix a pickaxe like that? It already consumes 31 levels, doesn't matter where I put it. Basically. That is sad. Let's see about Doc Spoon. 27 levels. Okay. This one could be repaired. For this it works. It's not like... Bit sad. But it looks like it. Okay, so I'll get the beacon together. My star should be safe in there, and then we'll see where we put it. Okay, let's make it. Should be simple. Quickly got me some obsidian. How was it again? Like this, and then yeah, beacon. The first official beacon I make. Kind of feel sad to give the star away. It looks so shiny. There you go. Beacon. Sweet. I got the iron. Okay, let's go over there. Wait, I want to get me an ender ball. Alright. Yeah. Gonna put it there. Kind of a good spot. It's not ideal, but it's cool. It's cool up here. So let's see. Let's say this is the middle here. So we put the 3x3 in here for now. Beacon. Yes. Cool. I like it. Yeah. Now, if we activate it, the region effect should be constantly on. Right now it's not activated. But we want to save up on some resources and put the second level on. Right now we could get speed and or haste. Okay. Let's see, second level. gonna be a 5 by 5, solid 5 by 5 below. It's gonna be pretty huge. I don't know if I even want to put a maximum pyramid in here. Maybe we are okay with this one. I mean, we can get more with the stars. It's just a lot of work, but it's not difficult if you do it right. So let's see. Let's put it down and see how the effects work around here. Okay. It's gotta be solid, but you can mix it up. I don't know if I said it already. It could be gold in the middle, or if you want to make it fancy and have tons and tons of diamonds, you put something and put a diamond coating around it and other solid blocks inside. Oh, did I get it all? Oh yeah. Oops. Alright, so we got 2. Oh, I used a bit too many. Oh. Well, that should be level 2 pyramid now. Yep, we can activate resistance or jump boost. Jump boost is definitely cool. Now, regen will always be on, and you can now select jump boost 2. If you activate jump boost 2, regen will not be available. But yeah, we don't have full regen and that stuff yet because you need the huge pyramid for that. But up here we could select either speed or jump boost. I want to go for speed, that is really helpful. And we need to pay the machine. We're done. And now we should have speed boost. Yeah. Can we up it already? No, right? Yeah, we need the maximum pyramid for that. But that's what we got now. Oh, hey. Speed boost around our area here. That is really helpful. And if you crank that up to speed 2, you can get around your place like a boss. And also it looks cool. Yeah, I think I want to get the full pyramid. I want to have speed boost 2. But then I might have to move it a bit. Maybe move it over. Yeah, it kind of... Here would be the real center. Actually. Around where this bridge is, I feel. Like we have lots of walkways over there. And over there, yeah. Maybe even put it on the roof of our main house here, but then we lose some height. Put it up here. I mean, then we grab most of that, maybe reach over there, but yeah. I don't know. Maybe you have good suggestions where we could put it, but over here we don't have a... We should have. Oh no, yeah. We don't have the maximum reach yet as well. Yeah, as it is not a maximum pyramid. That's true. The radius of the cube also increases with the size of the beacon. Yeah. Of course. Yeah, it's not that simple. So if you want to have the full reach and the full effects, here we have it. I need to make it bigger. Still reach is still here, and yep, wears out around here. See where it starts, about at the balcony, right? Yeah. So yeah, definitely need to amp that up, but first parts are there. Jump boost 2 should be cool. We could, like, I always thought when you have the beacon, you know, we put it down there maybe. Let it beam through the bridge somehow, or the side of the bridge or whatever, and then we have a cool parkour part from here to there, and you need the jump 2 to make it. That would be also something I would love to do, Tarzan style. Well, lots of things to do. One thing's for sure, that thing looks great, and I'll be able to find my base from anywhere. I think 256 blocks around at least. So that's it for today. Thanks a lot for your support as usual. Looks like a lightsaber, I can tell a bit. Luke, I'm your father. Bye bye.